Good afternoon, everybody. This is Barry here. Welcome to Wednesday, August the 2nd. And my word, how the year is flying. Well, today I've got a recipe for you on the show, and it is called the Flapjacks. Now, for those of you that don't know what Flapjacks it's like an oaty slice, and it's simple to make. So please do watch the video on on how they are done, and the ingredients are in the video below, which I'm going to download for you now. So please do sit back with a cuppa and enjoy the flapjacks. And why don't you give this recipe a go?
There's your video.
Well, good afternoon and welcome to another edition of Barry's Videos. Well, today we're cooking flapjacks. And what are flapjacks? Well, it's sort of like a slice and it's very healthy. And in the saucepan, we're melting half a cup of nutlex and some golden syrup.
Yep.
And then we mix that in with the golden syrup. We bring it to the boil, okay? And then what you do here, take the lid off the golden syrup. And the golden syrup, guys, is a sticky syrup like honey. And and into the saucepan it goes.
I'm going to put what's next. Do you remember?
And then the next ingredient, guys.
1 cup.
1 cup of brown sugar.
Great.
How sweet it is to be loved by you. You like sugar sometimes. And then next, we add the brown sugar.
So Barry, do you remember where this recipe comes from?
Well, this recipe comes from England.
It is. Typically an English dish, isn't it? According to the internet.
So, why don't you go ahead, guys, and make a flapjack? A perfect wet weather activity as well.
It is a perfect wet weather.
So we are adding in some brown sugar now.
And it will make a caramel kind of flavored syrup.
So sort of like a caramel sauce there, guys.
Yep. Flapjacks are very good when they're warm.
And they are best served when warm as well. So in goes the brown sugar, guys, and we just bring that to a simmer now. And how long do we boil this for?
Until it gets runny and the sugar dissolves. Should take about 5 minutes.
So 5 minutes, guys. So now put the dry ingredients, okay? We have some oats here. Alright, so oats are not just good for breakfast, they're good for cooking other things as well. Okay? So, is it 1 cup or 2 cups? 3 cups of rolled oats. So 3 cups of Uncle Toby's rolled oats.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so what we are doing now is we are boiling the wet ingredients, guys.
You've got to keep stirring it, that's important.
And you're going to keep stirring it, okay?
If you stop stirring, it will burn.
And another rule, guys, is, okay, never leave saucepans unattended on the stove. That is a big no-no here.
Better be safe.
Very big no-no. So, it's important, guys, that you pay attention on the stove, and if you have little ones, parents, okay, supervise them around the kitchen, okay? Don't let them, you know, play around with the saucepan, because they can pull it off, pull it onto themselves, and then a nasty accident. So this is what we are left with, guys. A nice caramel sauce, sort of like a caramel sauce, okay?
Okay, Barry, do you want to mix it? Now it is hot, so don't, but you can mix it.
My hand's clean.
Yes, really clean.
Okay, so what I'm doing here is with all the ingredients, alright? Mix it up.
Oh yeah.
And then until it is thoroughly mixed.
Then we're going to put it in the oven.
And then we're going to put it into the oven for
About 20 minutes. Can I just get it? Oh, the sauce sunk to the bottom for a second.
So I will give you the recipe on the show back in the studio, and I will recap that recipe for you viewers that have missed out here.
Perfect. So we'll meet them back in the studio with our freshly made flapjacks.
Yeah, and we will talk about what else happened today as well, and now we're going to put it in our lined baking tin.
It needs to be lined, otherwise it will stick.
And it needs to be lined, otherwise it will stick. So, and we're going to pop this into the oven now, and we will bring it back to you when it is all done. And like on many of the shows I've brought to you guys, if you are using the kitchen, make sure that it is clean, that you've got clean benches, okay? And once you have finished your cooking, then you can clean it up and just add a little bit more golden syrup, guys.
That's what my nonna used to do. She put a little bit of golden syrup on top, and it helps seal all the goodness in.
And I'd like to tell you where golden syrup comes from, okay? It comes from a country called Canada, and now it's going into the oven, and we will bring you back when it's all done. Today we've been doing some cooking, and I've had a coffee lunch as well, which I will tell you about. Okay, we cooked some flapjacks today, and I have the video for you coming up very shortly, and I will also be discussing on a bit of the youth as well, and how we should treat people. We should always treat people with respect and treat people how we would like to be treated. And guys and girls and parents, mums and dads out there, if you don't agree with something, don't go and explode like a firework, because that is not the way to go. Even when you are on the phone with someone, if there is a problem, please do sort the problem out in an adult-like way, and ask the person what the problem is and why they choose not to agree. Okay, it is also important to listen to other people's opinion. And Robin, do you agree on this?
I agree on this completely.
Because it's no good. It's no good just going and then telling someone to shut up, because it is not the way to go, and it's not adult-like, and it's very un-Australian. Okay, because we can hurt someone's feelings by saying that, and saying that I don't want you helping, or that, because they're only looking at your interest at heart, if that is the correct expression I'm using here. So please, guys, if there is a problem, sort it out. Don't just go and then storm out of the room in a huff, because, again, it's not very mature. It's very immature, and we should act our age. Okay, it is okay to get angry and and stroppy sometimes, but not over little things, please. But if you don't want someone's tough love, well, what do? Walk away, give the person time so that they can calm down, and when the person has calmed down, or you can come back and have you calmed down, and if they still have not calmed down, guys, the best thing that you can do is shrug your, well, not shrug your shoulders, but guys, to say I was only trying to help. Don't just say I don't want your help because again, that is very immature. Well, to end today's little show, okay, I have a recipe here, okay, and remember before I was telling you about the flapjacks. Well, for this you need half a cup of melted butter, half a cup of golden syrup, half a cup of brown sugar, 4 cups of rolled oats, okay, and that's all you need to do. So, what you do with the golden syrup and butter, guys, okay, is you mix it and then you mix it with the rolled oats and then you cook it for about half an hour. So the video is up there for you right now. I'm just about to put it together. So just before we do go, I had a phone call today. I won't go into the gory details about it, but just before my outsider and I do go, okay, just take on board what I've just said here, okay? Act like a mature adult, okay? If you are still feeling upset within the next hour or so, half an hour, organize some time to so you can rectify the problem. So, Robin, do you have anything to add to that?
No, I think you've covered everything, Barry.
So guys, Robin and I will be back with you next week for another jam-packed show, and we will see you then. So until Robin and I see you next Wednesday, it's Huru, and what's the name of the slice?
Flapjacks.
And it's a flapjack. So get the kids together, guys, and have some fun cooking. And remember, clean up after yourself and make sure that your hands are clean. So anyway, I'm off now. Have a good rest of Wednesday, and we will see you next week and see you on Friday for the continuation of episode 40 and the conclusion of my television history, because television is turning 67 this year. So stay tuned. I'm Barry P. You have a great afternoon, and I'll catch you later. Bye bye now.